Have you ever had that moment where you meet a celebrity that you're really excited to meet, but it doesn't go as you hoped for? Hey guys, Philip here. Welcome to another episode of My Life's a Joke, where I share with you guys embarrassing stories from my life in all their pure comedic honesty. Because really, why should we take life too seriously? Alright, so Brisbane Supernova 2018 came to a close last weekend, and man, I had a blast. Saw a lot of awesome cosplay, met some really awesome people, I ate a ton of good food. Of course, some of the highlights was meeting Carlo Pagulain, the artist of Planet Hulk, one of my favorite comic books of all time, and he signed my drawing of Gladiator Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. But that doesn't stop there. I also got to meet Manu Bennett, the guy who plays Slade Wilson / Deathstroke on CW's Arrow, and he signed my drawing of Deathstroke. He was a super cool guy to talk to, and honestly, I had the time of my life at Supernova. You know, other than losing my autograph token and receipt from Manu Bennett and having to pay for another one. But I got over it, guys. So since Supernova 2018 wrapped up this year, guys, I thought it was appropriate to share with you guys a story from the first time I'd been to Supernova way back in 2015. Wow, can't believe my first Supernova was 3 years ago. But man, 2015 was a blast. 2015 presented some really interesting guests. I mean, you've got Barbara Eden, Genie from I Dream Genie, Matthew Lewis, Neville Longbottom from Harry Potter, Sean Schemmel, the voice of Goku, Christopher Sabat, the voice of Vegeta, and All Might from My Hero Academia. However, the guest I really wanted to meet most was Peter Mayhew, aka Chewbacca from the Star Wars films, because 2015 was the year The Force Awakens was released, and it was only a month away from Supernova. So I was sort of like entering that Star Wars fanboy phase. Yes, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I was really ecstatic to see him. I even brought down one of my acting books for him to autograph. Another thing about me, guys, is that before I transitioned to YouTube, I am actually a stage actor, and I still am at heart. I even studied drama in university. But even though I was still studying drama, during my first year I was still really vague about what exactly I wanted to do and who I really was. Because even though I was studying a theater degree, in a sense, I was predominantly doing film work, and I wasn't really enjoying it. And like many first-year university students, fresh out of high school, I was bombarded with many existential questions that plagued me throughout my 3.5 years of university. So as the existential student that I wanted to ask Mr. Mayhew, who's been in the industry for decades now, how does one succeed in the industry? So, with my acting book in hand, I walked up to him and asked him that very question. How does one succeed in the acting industry? And he told me right there, don't. Huh? Don't. This requires a lot of skill. It's very hard to be a working actor. Don't. Then after that, I got my book signed. I asked him a question about how he portrays Chewbacca, and I was just walking away, and I thought to myself for a second, wow, I paid $50 for that. I will be honest with you guys, the first time I heard it, it did hurt, and it kind of made me feel down. But not for too long, guys. I got over it, and really, honestly, it was 3 years ago. And I also took the time to meet Sean Schemmel and Christopher Sabat, and they both gave me some really inspiring advice. And the subsequent Supernovas have been really awesome, and I'll definitely be going further on in the future. Alright guys, I'll see you in next week's My Life's a Joke video. Out! Man, I really need to work on my exit.